Hello, listeners and viewers. Welcome to Rising Above Shadows of Abuse, Raza. I'm your host, Grace Opa. Today, I have the wonderful and charming Machiche. If your story could help even one woman feel less alone, what part of it would you most want her to hear? And your last words of encouragement to our listeners.
I want them to understand that their voices are not too loud. Their pain is not irrelevant. They are allowed to be themselves anywhere possible and however possible they prefer, however they prefer to be themselves. Their voice, they're not too loud. They are allowed to have a say when they don't feel comfortable. Their voices are not too loud because with me, God did not abandon me when I walked through the fire. He actually refined me in it. God will never abandon them as well. When they walk through these fires and they walk through the troubles of life, they will get refined as they walk through these fires. I want them to understand that having strength from God is the most important thing that you can ever have in your life. There's nothing as important like having a faith in yourself and in God, because nothing can take that away. The faith that you have and the strength that you get, because it was given to you by God. So it's important to know who God is. It's important to have a relationship with God. Life was not meant to be easy. Jesus didn't even promise us to have like an easy life, but he promised us that he will be present. So you have to find a way to get that connection and that relationship with God for you to be able to succeed or to get through whatever life throws at you. And when you are in that season of discouragement, you please just fight for your life. Try to fight for what you stand for. Fight for your kids. Fight for your family, because staying down, it won't help you in any way, because we are given a life to live, and this life, it's meant to be fought for. It wasn't meant to be easy. The encouragement that we get, we get it from the Bible. We need to follow Jesus' examples and just become who Jesus was when Jesus was on earth. Because Jesus also, when he was on earth, he didn't have it easy. People were mocking him, people were shaming him, they didn't believe. And that's how it is with us as well. People will not have good intentions, and life will just try to destroy you as much as possible. But prayer will help you get through most of the things, because God will never abandon you. That is a promise that he made with me as well. And you will live to tell the story as well, that I went through this. By the grace of God, you managed to get on the other side. So you're never unbroken when God is with you, and he was always there. So I don't know whoever is listening, I just want to say, if you're holding on by a thread, just fight for your life. This life is not for, I don't know, this life, it's meant to be fought for. You have to get up and fight, because you're not finished. When you are in this life, it means that when you're still alive now, it means that there's something that you still need to achieve, and it is doable. But it's only doable with Christ. You cannot do it on your own. You cannot. And you need God, especially when you've gone through trauma. You need God to protect you from having any kind of resentment or bitterness towards what you experienced in your life. So you need God to break you free from those chains, because bitterness and resentment, those are like slavery. So you need to break away from those chains, and it can only come when you put yourself in that environment that God only occupies. So yes, this is what I would say. I would just say words of encouragement, that just find however you can, just find God within you, find that God within you, and try to have as much as relationship with him as possible, because he will give you all the weapons that you need to get through this life. Even for me, life is not easy, but the weapons that are given to me, that's how I face every challenge that I need to face every day. I believe in myself. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in God, that means you have to believe in yourself as well, because God is is within you, and the God that you have within you have to believe in that God, and that is believing in yourself as well.
Be safe and be positive. Don't forget to visit our social media handles: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram at Rising Above Shadows of Abuse. Thank you and bye for now.